how are you doing today? I hope that you're doing amazing and fantastic and wonderful. So today's video is all about the releases for our Cozy Mysteries in February. I know that we're about a little halfway through February. I'm sorry that this came out so late, but I hope that you are still just as excited for these books coming out as I am. Some of these I have already pre-released and I already have waiting on my Kindle for me to read. So without further ado, let's dive into this. So it says Murder Through an Open Door by Melissa Bourbon. This is technically the third book within the series, so there are 4 books in the series. Technically, one is a prequel. To stop the curse that has plagued her family for centuries, Piper Lane Hawthorne has enlisted the help of Tolkien, Homer, and Dickens. How? Through the power of bibliomancy. A practice which passes in books to speak to her encrypted code that only she can decipher. She has a twin brother named Gray, and they are... I love them so much. It says, when she finds a message from her mother in an old copy of The Secret Garden, she hopes this book might hold the answers she so desperately seeks. This is such a fun series. I love all of the characters, and it's such a cozy, very practical magic kind of vibe that I really, really, really dig. Book number 2 comes out on February 1st as well, and it's totally paw-struck. I have already pre-ordered this. I have it on my Kindle waiting for me to read. This is the next book in the Second Chance Cat Mystery series by Sophie Ryan. Such a good series. Love it so much. Although Sarah Grayson is often tending to the contained chaos of her delightful secondhand store in North Harbor, Maine, plus dealing with the quirky personality of her rescue cat Elvis, she still takes an occasional night off. But her evening comes to an abrupt end when Sarah discovers Stella Hall, a member of the library board, standing over a body in the street. Bum bum bum. Can't wait to see what happens. On February 8th, Killer View came out by Catherine Bruns. It's been 4 years since sometime sleuth Cindy York left the real estate world behind in favor of a more fulfilling career as a stay-at-home mom. Now that her little one is starting school, Cindy fears her life is about to become dull. But she shouldn't be worried. An old college roommate soon surfaces and begs Cindy to sell her home, making it impossible for the former agent to say no. Pamela Hilton is going through a messy divorce, and any profit will need to be split between the woman and her louse of a spouse. I love the rhyming. But when Cindy shows the home to prospective buyers, and Kevin Hilton is found doing a dead man's float in their pool, trouble starts to overflow. On February 22nd, we have the next Amanda Flower book, Put Out to Pasture. I think that is adorable with the little pumpkins. I'm totally feeling it. Shiloh Bellamy has saved her family's farm from financial ruin, but now what? She's barely scraping by on the farm's new organic business model, and the fall festival she organized to drum up business comes to a screeching halt when the body of a prominent townswoman is discovered underneath a scarecrow in a nearby field. Worst of all, the evidence points to Shiloh's childhood best friend, Christy, as the prime suspect. Well, of course she's got to get her best friend off the hook. The next one, okay, this one comes out on February 22nd as well. It is a house flipper mystery series by Diane Kelly. The cover is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Batten down the belfry. Carpenter Whitney Whitaker and her cousin Buck have successfully flipped houses, but this is the first time they've attempted to renovate the house of worship. Still, the colorful stained glass in the country church has caught Whitney's eye, and she'd love to breathe new life into the abandoned building. What's more, the place has perfect acoustics. Could the worship hall be reborn as an entertainment venue with its personage repurposed as a pre-show bistro? Open the doors and see all the trouble. Okay, those are the 5 books that I'm super excited about coming out in February. Let me know. What do you think? Did I miss any of your favorites that are coming out? There are just so many to choose from, and I try and choose ones from like series that I loved so that I want to push them into your hands, but then there's other ones that I'm like, oh gosh, that sounds good too. It's a tough life of trying to pick the best books that are coming out in February, and of course I have to miss some because I can't talk about all of them. So let me know, what are you excited for that is coming out in February? I'd love to know. But that's the end of this chapter of Courtagonist. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, happy reading. Bye.